Hola Comatose, listen, it has been brought to my attention that a lot of you all are upset that Bad Bunny was announced as a performer at the Sports Ball half game time show on the 50-point line. Listen, I don't know much about tennis, but what I do know that you have to kick a field goal in order to cross the home run line. Go Birds. And for you all that are in your feelings, know this, we do not care. You do not live here alone, all right? And the sooner you all realize that, the better it will be. Now, I haven't learned Spanish since high school when I took Spanish 1 and 2, and then I went into American Sign Language in college. But what I do know, I'm downloading the app, and I'm getting to it. And I'm going to be there shaking my hips. Do you hear me pumping my fists, right? I want you all to take your opinions. Since your feelings are so fragile, I want you to fold them up and then put them in your El Aso. All right.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Why did I just wake up to this?
They wanted Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus, but they didn't get it. And of course, el dos gringa blanca quejándose de que Bad Bunny va a perform. A non-English singer from a small island of basically approximately 3 million people in the biggest stage in the world. Puerto Rico in the biggest stage in the world. Prepare to be sick of us. Hartos de nosotros. Harto de Puerto Rico para el mundo, huele bicha. Mamen, ya.
So you heard about this guy, Da Bunny? Is that his name? Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. He's the Super Bowl attraction. He's going to play the Super Bowl halftime show. I remember in the 1990s, they once had a great big 50th anniversary of Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Now we have Da Bunny, who hates America, hates President Trump, hates ICE, hates the English language. He's just a terrible person. Let's see here. There was the issue of, like, effing ICE could be outside my concert. Oh, yeah, he was canceling concerts because of, and it's something that we were talking about and very concerned about. Well, anyway, I'm very concerned about this guy showing up at the Super Bowl. It's yet another reason to not watch football. It stinks.
Do we have to go so political to where we can't even get a good halftime show?
But we're getting good halftime shows. The NFL revenue proves that. Not to mention the viewership of all of you who claim that you're not watching will still watch because you need something to come on here and get followers and likes talking about. Lady, I guarantee you had no idea who Bad Bunny was before this. And what is political about Bad Bunny? The only thing he said that even comes close to this is that he didn't want to do his tour, perform his tour in the United States. That was it. So anybody who is not a white man performing in the Super Bowl is political to you all? Why don't you do some research on the demographics of NFL fans? The NFL is going to do what generates the most revenue. And clearly their team has determined that going this route is the way they're going to accomplish that. And if you're mad about the NFL standing up against racism, that shows who you are, doesn't it?
Well, I guess I'm boycotting the NFL and the Super Bowl this year.
You mean the same NFL that you were just praising 20 minutes ago for giving a moment of silence to Charlie Kirk?
Well, that's because Charlie was a patriot.
He was a podcaster.
Watch your mouth. Now I'm sure you're happy that now all this Spanish is going to be spoken. You better learn to speak English real quick. I never heard him speak English, except for in Happy Gilmore 2, which was not good, by the way. It's getting too woke.
I thought you liked Happy Gilmore too because Travis Kelce was in it.
What's the point of him getting engaged to Taylor if she's not going to do the halftime show? I mean, I have my issues with her, but at least she's,
White. I mean, she's white.
American.
You do know that Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, right? Bad Bunny is an American citizen by birth.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't make him one of us. He's not representative of the NFL fans. He's anti-ICE, for goodness sakes, okay? He's anti-Trump. That means he's anti-America.
I'd actually argue that he's very patriotic.
Oh, I think this might be your first funny joke. Calling that man who's only speaking Spanish patriotic. Hello, we speak English around here, and good luck to the NFL because I'm not watching that Spanish mumbo jumbo unless that man learns to speak English and throws up Kid Rock.
So Bad Bunny is the headliner at the Super Bowl this year. I imagine MAGA is boycotting it because remember before the election when Trump's Klan meeting, they came out and said that Puerto Rico was a floating pile of garbage, and that pissed Bad Bunny off because he's Puerto Rican, and most MAGA MAGA think that Puerto Ricans are immigrants, even though they're part of the U.S., they're a territory of the U.S. So I assume MAGA's going to be boycotting, especially because recently Bad Bunny has refused to tour in the United States, and that's gotten a lot of people into a tizzy. Some people are saying, well, why is he coming back now? Why would he do the Super Bowl when he's been boycotting the U.S. because of ICE? Well, Bad Bunny has been boycotting the U.S. and doing concerts here because he fears that the people that would be attending his concerts would be unfairly targeted by ICE agents. And by doing the Super Bowl, it's going to do two things. One, it's not going to be targeted by ICE because of the demographic there. And two, it's going to give him a chance to do probably, if not the majority of his songs in Spanish. And that is going to, just like Kendrick Lamar's halftime Super Bowl show, send a strong message to the rest of the country and everybody around the world watching in this polarizing time when people who are speaking Spanish are being targeted just because of that, where we are allowing racial profiling in this country just because of the way you look. The Supreme Court has decided that's okay. So Bad Bunny coming to the United States, doing the biggest event of the year in Spanish, is going to send a strong and clear message, just like Kendrick Lamar did last year. So I have to imagine the boycott Bad Bunny is already trending on MAGA talk, but I'd love to see what everybody else thinks about it.
Some devastating news today for MAGA and for Trump. It seems that Bad Bunny, the amazing artist from Puerto Rico, will be headlining this year's halftime show at the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny, who is outspoken against ICE, who is pro-LGBTQ, who is pro-human rights, everything that MAGA and Trump hate. I could already imagine that Trump has probably called Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, and threatened him that he'll be fired, that he needs to step down because how dare he have Bad Bunny performing. Bad Bunny, who has spoken out against Trump a lot, especially after Hurricane Maria. Remember when Trump was throwing out paper towels? Such a lowlife. Bad Bunny, way to go, my friend.
Their world just came crashing down. Bad Bunny is who's going to headline the Super Bowl. Not only is he Latino, but he stands up for the trans community and the immigrant community. He's also anti-ICE. He went so far as to cancel his entire tour in the United States because he didn't want ICE to be able to raid his concerts where there would obviously be a big Latino presence. He's a human rights activist. Looks like they're gonna boycott the NFL and the Super Bowl. Shit's getting real now. I knew eventually the NFL would get dragged into this whole thing and would be forced to choose sides. So, buckle up.
Mientras uno está vivo, uno debe amar lo más que pueda.
Ay, yo con cualquiera me puedo acostar, pero no con cualquiera quiero despertar.
We have some big news right now. MAGA Republicans across the internet are in complete freakout mode because Bad Bunny was selected by the National Football League to be the halftime performer during this year's Super Bowl. And well, many on the right are just not having it. Why? Because Bad Bunny, who is a Puerto Rican singer, Puerto Rican rapper, is anti-ICE, anti-Trump, pro-trans, and even canceled American stops on his most recent tour because of the way the Trump administration is treating undocumented immigrants in the United States of America. And well, selecting him to perform at this year's halftime show set off fires within MAGA circles across the internet. And I want to read you some of these posts because it's pretty stunning to say the least. Benny Johnson is first up. Benny Johnson is one of the largest MAGA influencers on the internet. He's a podcast host. He's pretty influential. I mean, he was in the White House asking questions to Caroline Leavitt in the new media seat just a few weeks ago. He said, quote, "This is Bad Bunny. He was just announced as a 2026 Super Bowl halftime show. Massive Trump hater, anti-ICE activist, get this, no songs in English. He even canceled his entire U.S. tour for this reason. Quote, fucking ICE could be outside of my concert." Clearly, Benny Johnson was not happy. Robbie Starbuck, another MAGA influencer on the internet, said, quote, "Roger Goodell and the NFL just decided to make the Super Bowl political by picking Bad Bunny as the 2026 Super Bowl music act. This guy literally says he isn't touring the U.S. because of Trump's ICE raids and just released a video of mocking President Trump." Dan O'Connell of the Dan O'Connell Show says, quote, "The NFL just announced Bad Bunny as its Super Bowl halftime show. Bad Bunny said 2 weeks ago he won't perform in the U.S. because he's scared ICE agents would deport his fans. Turns out his business sense far outweighs his moral convictions." Let that sink in. Those are just 3 of the many reactions on the internet right now to the fact that Bad Bunny, who is one of the largest and most influential singers and rappers out there today, was selected to be the halftime show performer at the Super Bowl. Now, Bad Bunny is not a tiny act. He's a pretty big deal. He's a 3-time Grammy winner, and he will headline the show on February 8th at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Now, if you know anything about Bad Bunny, yes, he is Puerto Rican. Yes, most of his songs are in Spanish. And yes, he recently was on tour and he canceled all of the American stops on tour because he's
singing in a foreign language and I don't understand him. Boo-hoo, MAGA. Boo-hoo. The 2026 Super Bowl halftime entertainment has been announced and MAGA is losing their mind because it's Bad Bunny, a rapper who sings all of his songs in a foreign language. But he is a U.S. citizen. And yes, as a man of a certain age, I was hoping it would be Metallica. San Francisco Metallica has ties, you can look it up. Or Huey Lewis, I know that would be a long shot. Or even Weird Al, they all have ties with San Francisco. But it's not, it's Bad Bunny. Here's MAGA influencer Benny Johnson. He says, "This is Bad Bunny. He was just announced as the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show. Massive Trump hater." Yes, over 50% of the U.S. is a massive Trump hater, and Bad Bunny falls into that. Anti-ICE activist. Yes, again, Benny, most of us are anti-ICE activists. No songs in English. Benny, Bad Bunny was born in Puerto Rico, and his thing is he wants to sing all the songs in his native language, his native Spanish language. So he raps and sings in Spanish. He even canceled his entire U.S. tour for the reason fucking ICE could be outside my concert. That is not true. He just didn't schedule U.S. dates. He didn't cancel U.S. dates. He just didn't schedule U.S. dates because, you know, ICE is going to be there. So fuck ICE. And I agree, fuck ICE. Speaking of triggered MAGAs, the Mormon church gunman was a Marine who supported Trump. They have pictures of his yard. He had a Trump fan sign up in his yard. Here he is pictured with a Trump shirt on. All social media stuff has links to being a huge MAGA supporter. Yep, another white MAGA supporter doing harm in a church, in public, to children. There it is. Not a drag queen. Not a Democrat. Not Antifa, which is fake, by the way. Not a trans person. Yes, us old guys wanted Metallica or Weird Al, like I said. But if you're 25 or under, odds have it, you know who Bad Bunny is. You know his songs. You know how to speak Spanish because of Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is a better Spanish teacher than high school Spanish teachers. I can tell you that much. My daughter took French, and she knows how to speak Spanish because of Bad Bunny songs. All of her friends know Bad Bunny. They're excited that Bad Bunny is going to be the Super Bowl halftime entertainment this year. And us old guys are just going to have to deal with it. Not a big deal. I'm not going to cry over it like MAGA is. Oh, he's going to sing all his songs in a foreign language. This is in America. The man was born in Puerto Rico. He's an American citizen. By the way, if you want to check out Bad Bunny, he will be hosting Saturday Night Live this week, the season premiere Saturday Night Live. He is literally the biggest artist in the world besides Taylor Swift. You just don't know him because
you're too old, like me, and you don't listen to his music. I know him because of my daughter. She plays his music in the house, but you don't know him. It's okay. He's good. He is world renowned. Everyone will tune into Bad Bunny. And all the MAGAs are gonna cry because he's singing in a foreign language and I don't understand him. Boo-hoo, MAGA. Boo-hoo.
When Bad Bunny perform at the Super Bowl in 6 months, I don't want to hear a lick of English come out his mouth. I want them white folks who are racist against the Hispanic community to suffer. I want them to suffer in silence. And you know why I say that? They're going to sit here and act like they're not going to watch the Super Bowl halftime show. But they're too damn racist to not watch the Super Bowl halftime show. They can't help themselves. They hate black people. They hate us sagging our pants. They hate the way we say certain words with our African vernacular. But then they want to copy it so bad. They hate Hispanics, but they love y'all food. They love y'all women. They love y'all culture. They can't help themselves. So when Bad Bunny performs in 6 months at the Super Bowl, Papi Chulo, don't say a lick of English. Have them uncomfortable. Have MAGA uncomfortable, bro. Have them big mad. And you know what's another thing that's crazy? Conservatives, that's all they're talking about today is Bad Bunny. But you're not talking about what Donald Trump said to a room full of generals. Said that if you don't want to applaud me, if you don't want to cheer for me, y'all can get the hell out the room. The man you voted for is a straight dictator, and this is what you decide to complain about. Spooky.
Listen here, you red hat, radical, racist, xenophobic, rambunctious raccoons. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. I know you red states is last in education on every single measure. I know you can't read past the 3rd grade reading level. But Puerto Rico, where Bad Bunny was born, is an American territory. America. Puerto Rico is an American territory. What are y'all not getting? I know it's not really clicking too much, but to have one of the biggest global stars in the world perform at the NFL, the only sport that America is known for creating and having a global impact, is good for our economy. America don't offer nothing but entertainment anyway. What don't you get? I seen this video of this woman who said, y'all radical racists are so racist that you're making America boring again. Your hat should say, make America boring again. Y'all hate everything that's fun. Music, culture, food. You can have a shopping center with Puerto Rican food, Mexican food, Brazilian food, Portuguese food, German food, African food, West African, East African, South African food, all in one block. And you all would have a heart attack because it's just too much culture. How are you so racist that you want to take away the fun, suck the life out of everything good that we get in this goddamn country? Is Bad Bunny, goddamn.
So I guess we're not watching the Super Bowl this year because why would they choose Bad Bunny to be performing in Spanish? Who is we? Who is we? Baby, because me? I will be... Because, baby, who is we? I will be lit on February 8th. Best to believe.
So now they're giving us Bad Bunny. The Super Bowl has announced the new halftime show, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Are you a big Bad Bunny guy?
Not a fan, but here's my advice to Americans, because a lot of conservatives are freaking out, okay? Don't be mad that we have a cross-dresser who doesn't speak English doing the halftime show? Because if Kamala won, he would have been a cabinet member. You wouldn't have got 10 minutes. You would have got 4 years. And that's my advice to my conservatives that are flipping out. It's like, if we can get through a president who didn't speak English for 4 years, we can get through a halftime show.
All right, so you're going to be rocking out to Bad Bunny no matter what?
No, not rocking out. And to be clear, in an ideal world, the celebrities would speak English, okay? And that's where it's a problem. The game is in San Francisco. They should have it in San Francisco.
Hey, Latinos, do you see how Black people are celebrating this moment with us? Do you see how they're enjoying Bad Bunny? They're defending Bad Bunny. They're excited to watch him. Take a note. Remember it. So that the next time they have a win, the next time there's the first Black person to do XYZ, you guys aren't saying shit like, oh, where's a Latino at? Well, why can't we do this and this? Take a note from this.
Bad Bunny better start practicing his English because he will be performing at an American halftime show. This man announced barely 24 hours ago that he was going to be the halftime show, and I am seeing so many of comments that sound exactly like that. So let's go ahead and clear some things up because this is going to be one of the best halftime performances you ever see. First, executive orders done by the President of the United States does not turn something into law. When Donald Trump said that English is now the official language of the United States, that is just an executive order. That does not turn something automatically into law. Second, the United States is very behind when it comes to having people that are native to the United States be bilingual. When there are some really strong educational benefits to being bilingual, other than that it is so much more professional to be able to speak multiple languages. Third, Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico, and that is a U.S. territory. That means that if they are born in Puerto Rico, they are U.S. citizens, where the official language is Spanish and English.
All right, let me give y'all a lesson. Rihanna, not a U.S. citizen. Shakira, not a U.S. citizen. Coldplay, not U.S. citizens. The Who, not a U.S. citizen. Paul McCartney, not a U.S. citizen. U2, not a U.S. citizen. Now you know who is a U.S. citizen? Bad Bunny. Yeah, Puerto Rico is the U.S. territory, making him a U.S. citizen and he cannot get deported. So stop saying, send him back to Puerto Rico, deport Bad Bunny, ICE, come get him. He can get deported, he's a U.S. citizen. Thank you for coming to...
Jay-Z's so fucking funny. He said, oh, y'all didn't understand Kendrick? Watch this.
Up, my beautiful people, it's your lovely host, Beryl. Guess what? We are at 42 subscribers. Yes, all because of you. Mwah. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I've been seeing your comments and I'm sure I have liked or given a heart or just commented or just know I acknowledge you. I appreciate you for setting time just for me. And the world is watching, remember. So, you have watched the video compilation of the drama that is unfolding of Bad Bunny. Bailamos como se queda la tati tati taki taki rumba. Yes, I might not know the lyrics. Forgive my Duolingo. I've not been consistent with it. But who doesn't know? I'm all the way from Eastern Africa. I know. I don't know the lyrics, but when a Bad Bunny song is there, the beats, the tune, the song, the music, it's just an awe. It's something you just love and listen to every day. Yeah, it's something, the talent, it's just amazing. Why would you hate on someone like that? All because of they're not white, they're not American, or what is wrong with you? Like, are people mad out here? Goodness. So you've watched how people are reacting. Video that I shared of people reacting to those MAGA fans saying that we're not gonna watch the NFL because of this and this and this. Like, who is we? Who is we? It's you. I might not understand any Spanish, but trust me. Hola. I watched Dora the Explorer all my life, and so I got one or two. Yes. Come on, Baminos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that you can do it. Guys, I know a bit of it, but I'm a fan. And why would race or something like that make me not want to watch a talented man, whether an artist singing French, whether it's an artist singing Jamaican, an artist singing a different language? Why would I not be interested in listening? And the art is amazing. The numbers don't lie. He's among the best artists streaming worldwide, right? So why are you making him seem as if I don't know? And some people are just hard to understand in this world. Yeah. So what is happening? The biggest and most polarizing artist takes over the Super Bowl halftime stage. Yeah. And it's just crazy. The artists who have been there before, Rihanna, name them, are they American citizens? Are they? And mind you, Bad Bunny is a Puerto Rican artist and it's part of the United States of America. So, what is wrong with you? Hmm? Yes, you MAGA fan, what is wrong with you? Please answer me. Yeah, so now when Bad Bunny meets the NFL, some people are actually cheering. That is moi over here. And you know how he brings the stage to life, he dances, and then he's perfecto. Mwah. He's just cute and all. Yeah, others are actually furious, and you've seen the videos and the X tweets and all that. How people are reacting, how MAGA fans are reacting. Like, you got the audacity to just share such information online. I understand you can share whatever thought you have, but man, think sometimes. So when Bad Bunny was actually announced, he got a lot of opposition from other MAGA fans, right? And he responded emotionally, dedicating the moment to my people, my culture, and our history. To him, it's something that is very historical because he's dedicating all of this to his people, his culture, and his history. So to him, this is not just about the show, it's a deja vu for the NFL, which has repeatedly walked a tightrope between entertainment, culture, and politics. That's their own problem, but to us, we are happy. Yes, as the Black nation, as the world part of it, I am proud. And Jay Z is part of the team, right? I think he's the one who chooses. So he's like, you didn't understand Kendrick? Now let me show you Kendrick spoke English. You are there criticizing him. Now he's bringing you hola. Hmm? Bienvenido. Forgive my Spanish, but anyway. So, but Bunny has actually like shied away taking stances. Like, he's made anti-Trump remarks before. He's actually expressed concerns about ICE raids and at different concerts, and he has actually voiced support for immigrant communities. So because he's identifying himself as someone who is let's say against ICE, especially during concerts, like he's just against all that drama politically, which is good. That is a man who knows what he wants, takes a stand, stands up against what is evil in the society. That is why this NFL is so important to him, to his culture, to his people. So, and MAGA fans are now angry because he's against ICE policies and all. Another thing why MAGA people might be against all of this is his music is mostly in Spanish. Okay, some conservative commentators argue that the Super Bowl should prioritize Americans, so that is English performers. So this is causing a lot of cultural anxiety, assimilation, who belongs on national stages. Mind you, Is English the national language in the United States? Is it? Has it been declared? Has it been declared? Yeah, and Puerto Rico. I don't know how to say it, but Puerto Rico is in the United States. So should they speak English because they're part of it? You know how big your country is. These people don't have sense. Do you know how big your country is? So they if in case they have to choose a language, they could have done that a long time ago as the main language. So he decided his main music was for his people and his culture, which was Spanish, and that gave him a lot of numbers and followers. And now that he's got the numbers and that NFL is looking at trying to bring diversity and all that cultural tolerance and all, just because his songs are in Spanish, you don't want to listen to them. So does it mean that when an English artist performer goes to a French speaking country, they should not be listened or to just because, hey, don't come to France, you speak English, we only want those who speak in French because we don't understand you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense for me, sorry. So another issue is why many MAGA voices claim this NFL is pushing a liberal agenda. According to them, that's why they are opposing Bad Bunny to be chosen. They see this booking as another step in politicizing what should be entertainment. Some commentators frame Bad Bunny's selection as a symbolic slap at Trump and his base. Like, why are you overthinking this, man? We just came to have a good time. Even if somebody is speaking a different language, billions of people have been listening to it and they enjoy it. Don't mean that. Let me tell you, funny thing. Even the Spanish people, those who speak Spanish, actually, apparently, not all of them understand what he's saying. So, why are you causing a fuss out of this? Why are you making a big deal out of it, man? Why are you making a mountain out of just a small hill? So, and also, but Bunny says he declined multiple US tours to stop because of the fear that ICE could target the migrant funds. Because he is a Spanish speaking person, right? Do you know how many countries speak Spanish? It's not only the US, it's a large number of people in the world. Billions. Go listen to his songs. Okay? You'll notice he has numbers, and numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. You get me? Yes. So why are you saying that he's just someone who cares about his people, his culture? That is why he even cancelled all those US tours. For me, I don't even see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. Unless you do, please on the comment section tell us what you think. So we understand that everything today in today's world, everything has been politicized, be it sports, music, culture. Like everything is just a battlefield for politics and just the drama. Okay? So NFL is chasing global relevance, tapping into Latin audiences and expanding its footprints. Booking Bad Bunny checks those boxes. That is why they're actually doing it. Okay? Representation matters. Okay? For many Latino immigrants and marginalized communities, seeing Bad Bunny on stage and others, it kind of bring like a cultural shift that makes people feel very like when Bad Bunny is on stage now, as a black person, let me just say deep down what I feel like. I feel so encouraged that more black artists, more marginalized communities are gonna get a bigger platform to express and show their talent to the rest of the world. And this is a good thing. And since it started with Bad Bunny, who maybe Burna Boy, maybe David is gonna be next, maybe our BN from Kenya is gonna be next. So, like, I feel like NFL is doing a good thing, even though they're getting a lot of backlash. I understand language barrier is something common. We can't all speak the same language. You remember the Tower of Babel? Yeah, Babylon or Babel. We can't speak the same language, guys. You just have to just start your Duolingo. You have 6 months. And I'm gonna go back to it. For me, I'm just gonna vibe. Like, have you heard the beats? Na 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 na. Like, you just enjoy the vibe, the music. Plus, he's an artist. He's a performer. He makes the audience alive. And you don't want to watch this interesting show all because you're saying, nah, English artists are the ones to be given a platform. Oh, please, grow up. So, for me, but Bunny performing at the NFL is a big step for all marginalized communities, which is the best news I've had so far. So, but Bunny at NFL is not just a concert news, it's a cultural inflection point. The fury that you're seeing is just the noise because of the change. When change is happening, good change, you can hear the noises. People are boiling out there. So we're gonna see in 2026 just how all of this is gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna see how all of this is gonna go ahead. And thank you so much. And please comment and just hit the subscribe button and tell me what you think, because we're just getting started. Drop a comment. Please tell me what you think. And do you think this will change how Americans view Latinos or Latino artists? Or will the backlash just drown out that statement? Will they have respect for Latino communities and the artists now? Because they were chosen. Like, do you know how big NFL is? The Super Bowl like, it's giving you a platform to be streamed worldwide. Like, many countries are watching that. And that's a good thing. Now that marginalized communities are like, oh my god, this is so, yeah, I know, clock it. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for watching. We are at 42 subs. We are growing each day because of you. Thank you, and please take care of yourself. Have a fantastic week, and let's go learn Spanish. Go back to Duolingo. Din, 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 din.